So this is a chicken breast. I'm gonna look after some curry chicken breast, guys. So this is curry chicken. I'm gonna curry. This is a chicken breast, and I'm gonna look after some curry chicken breast. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut up the chicken. I'm gonna cut up the chicken into very small pieces because I like when I'm looking after my curry chicken, I cut it up very fine. So guys, this is looking after Jamaican curry chicken, and I'm gonna slice up the chicken in very small pieces. So I'm gonna give you a step by step um, breakdown of how I look after my Jamaican curry chicken. So guys, what I cut up the chicken. I cut up the chicken, and now I'm gonna wash the chicken thoroughly before I season it up. So I cut up the chicken, and I'm gonna wash the chicken thoroughly before I season it up. So my chicken is now washed properly. I wash the chicken properly. So guys, I have the onion, I have the brown onion, and I have the purple onion. There's a small piece of the purple onion leaves, and I have the brown onion. I have my scotch bonnet pepper. Then I have my scotch bonnet pepper. And I have my garlic. I'm just gonna use like 2 pegs of the garlic. So I have my garlic. Pigs of the garlic. And I have my thyme. As you can see, I have my thyme. Thyme. This is thyme. So guys, I have my thyme. So I'm gonna take out that piece of the thyme to use. So this is how the thyme look. So there's a close-up look at how the thyme looks, and it smells great. I love the smell of thyme. You can use this thyme to make tea. It can be used to make tea, and I hear that when like mothers are going in to have their baby and they are going into labor, when they drink the thyme tea, it causes the baby to come out quick without any pain. So a lot of pregnant mothers, when they're going into labor, they drink a lot of thyme tea so that the baby can come out quick and fast. So I'm gonna strip out the onion. Mm, mm, my brown onion. This is the brown onion. This is the a piece of the purple onion. Purple onion. My pepper, scotch bonnet pepper. My thyme. I just show you my thyme. The thyme, and why I put the thyme in this, because the thyme leaf easy to drop, drop all about the place. So I put the thyme leaf in this. This is my thyme. This is my garlic. 2 pegs of the garlic. I'm gonna use 2 pegs of the garlic. Salt. This is my salt. So I'm showing you all the ingredients that I need to put in the curry chicken, because I'm making Jamaica curry chicken. So this is all the salt. This is my all-purpose chicken seasoning. This is chicken seasoning, chicken powder. This is what I'm gonna use. This is the curry powder, because I'm looking up the curry chicken, so of course I have to put curry powder in the chicken to make it curry chicken. So these are all the ingredients that I'll be using to look after my curry chicken. So guys, what I'm doing, I'm cutting up my seasoning now. I'm cutting up the seasoning. Ouch. Stripping off my garlic. stripping the garlic, guys. This is the garlic. I'm stripping off the garlic. And I'm cutting up the garlic. So I'm cutting up the garlic now, guys. Cutting up the garlic. Gonna cut up my scotch bonnet pepper because I like my curry chicken. I like my curry chicken to be a little spicy. You can put in the amount of, you can use the amount of pepper that you need. If you don't like it spicy, you put less pepper in there. But if you like spicy food, then you put more pepper. And guys, anytime looking after chicken and I'm cutting up the scotch bonnet pepper, I like to, after cutting up the pepper, I like to wash my hand properly and wash off the knife that I used to cut it up properly. Lest I forgot that my hand, lest I forgot that I used the knife and cut up the pepper and then I put my hand on it and don't realize that the pepper, my hand was, my hand have on pepper on it. And then when I rub my eyes, the pepper burned me. So as soon as I cut up my pepper, I make it my point of duty to wash out the knife and wash my hand thoroughly before I do anything else. Because if you don't do that, sometimes you forget that you have pepper on your hand or pepper on the knife, and you can just be rubbing your eyes and your hand with the pepper go in your eye and burn it. And nothing burns so much than when pepper burn your eyes. So now guys, I'm gonna add my powdered seasoning to the chicken. I'm gonna add the powdered seasoning. By the way, this is chicken chicken seasoning. chicken powder. So I'm gonna add my powdered chicken seasoning to the chicken. Remember, I told you already, wash the chicken properly already. So you add your, what you do before you add the salt to the chicken, you add the powdered chicken, you add the powder, the chicken seasoning or the meat seasoning, you add it to the chicken or any meat that you are looking after, you always add the powdered seasoning to it first before you add the salt, because the powdered seasonings have salt in it. So you add the powdered season to your chicken first before you put the salt, and then you stir it up, and then when you stir it up now, and if the chicken, and you kind of taste it a little bit like this, so I add my powdered seasoning. As I said, there's salt in the powdered season, so that is why you add the powdered seasoning. You add your powdered seasoning to the chicken first before you put the salt, and you stir it up like this, stir it up, and then you use your hand and taste it. And if you don't taste salt, you can then put the salt in it now. So I'm gonna wash my hands now, and then I'm gonna add more salt because the powdered season had salt in it, but it's not enough salt now. So I'm gonna add some salt to it now. So let me wash my hands, get out my salt, wash my hands, make sure my hands are clean at every stage. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm adding my salt. To the chicken now. And if you don't want the chicken to salt, so I'm gonna stir it. I'm gonna stir it up with my hand. I'm gonna stir it up with my hand. Then I'm gonna use my hand and I think I could add a little bit more salt to it. Wash my hands. Then I stir again. Yeah, this is not salt. Then after putting my powdered seasoning and my salt, I'm gonna add the seasoning, my onion that I cut up, my thyme, my pepper, my garlic. I'm gonna add the seasoning now, the rest of the ground seasoning. So I'm gonna add this. So and I'm gonna rub it in. I'm gonna marinate the seasoning into the chicken now. I'm gonna rub, when I say marinate, I'm rubbing, making sure the seasoning is well marinated into the chicken. See? Now I'm gonna add my curry powder, the curry powder to the chicken. This is the curry powder. wash my hands. So I'm gonna use the fork now. Now that I put the curry, add the curry to the rest of the ingredients in the chicken, I'm gonna use the fork. I don't use my hand and marinate it because the curry can stain up your hand and get into your fingernail. So I'm gonna use the fork to marinate it all over. See, see the difference? See, I'm gonna add some more curry. I'm gonna add some more curry to the chicken. Add some more curry. That's it. And I'm gonna marinate. After I'm marinated, I'm gonna put it down a little, give it about 5 to 10 minutes to soak, or for the season, for the chicken and the soak into the chicken. Somebody once told me, if you want to, if you are cooking in time and you are cooking and you don't have enough time to put down the chicken. Suppose you're cooking curry chicken and you don't have it, you're running out of time and you don't have enough time to put the chicken to marinate for about 10 or 20 minutes. All you can do, add some cooking oil to the chicken, and when you add the cooking oil to the chicken and stir it up, it marinate in there quicker. So I'm gonna do that. Just add a little cooking yeah, just a little. Alright. So when you add the cooking oil, it make the season soak into the chicken quicker. Yes. So see, put, I'm gonna put the chicken down a little bit and get some other things done. First of all, I'm gonna put back this. Put back my seasoning in back in the cupboard. My I have here my ketchup. My ketchup. When I'm making the sauce, I use the ketchup. This is hello ketchup. So when I'm making the sauce for the sauce, I will call it the gravy or the sauce for the chicken, I use my ketchup. Alright. So here we go. Put back all of these in the fridge. So I have some cleaning up to do. I have some cleaning up to do. I guess some water spill. So I'm gonna use a piece of I'm gonna use a piece of napkin. So this is it. cleaning up to do, guys. Yeah. So let me get. So this is the frying pan that I'm using, guys. This is the frying pan that I'm going to use. I'm going to put on the frying. I'm going to put on my frying pan and my, we call it here Jamaica frying pan. So I'm going to put on the pot, this frying pot, on the fire to look after my curry chicken. Mm. Just hoping that the gas don't done. Just hoping that the gas don't done on me. See the lightning. And right here. Guys, hope you can see me. You can see me clearly. Hope you can see me clearly. Hope you can see me clearly. Hope you can see me clearly. Cause I'm looking after the best Jamaican curry chicken ever. Okay. So I make sure that my frying pan, the pot is very hot before I put the oil in there, and I have to make sure that my oil is very hot before I put the chicken in there. And when I put the chicken in there, I make sure I turn on the fire and make the chicken with the curry cook in the chicken, because you have to fry the chicken, and then when you put the chicken into the oil, you have to fry it, make sure brown, brown it, brown the chicken, so that the curry can cook down on the chicken before you add your seasoning and make your gravy and make your sauce. So I'm gonna just make it in here. Guys, I like to add a little, what I, before, when my oil is hot, I like to add a little garlic to the oil. So I put the garlic in the oil so the 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 oil can have a garlic taste. Now guys, I'm gonna strip off the seasoning of the chicken. I'm not gonna fry the seasoning on the chicken. I need to strip off the seasoning of the chicken and fry it so it can brown, so it can brown the chicken. But this season that I'm gonna strip off the chicken is what is gonna use to make the sauce. No, my hands are gonna get yellow. Oh my god. Strip off all the seasoning. Stripping off all the seasoning off my chicken. So I'm gonna add it. The chicken. I'm gonna add the chicken into the frying pot in the pot and so I turn down the fire. Turn down the fire on the I'm gonna turn on the fire so that the chicken can cook. Oh my lord. What is happening? Why? So this is what rice. This is the brand of rice that I use. Kendall jasmine rice. So this is the rice that I'll use. Kendall, the brand, the company brand is Kendall, and it's the jasmine rice. This is the rice. Jasmine rice. So much. Guys, as you can see, I'm still in my uniform. I haven't taken off my uniform as yet. getting everything ready to make my sauce. So I'm trying to get rid of some of this smoke over this gosh. Put some more powdered season. This some more powdered season into this. Bit more salt. Put some more salt. Let's see what else can I add. So I'm gonna add my sauce to this. I think the chicken is now brown, golden brown. So I'm gonna add my sauce. That is the seasoning and my tomato sauce, and I add some more powdered seasoning and a little more salt to it, and I'm gonna put it in the chicken now. So guys, I am washing up my dishes as I go along. I'm washing up my dishes as I go along because I don't like to see a dirty kitchen. I don't like to see dirty plates for in the sink. I am promised to be I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be. Curry chicken. I don't know why my So guys, I just wash my rice and I'm gonna cook my rice now. Guys, I just want to show you the end product, but this my phone is overheating. The phone is overheating, guys. So I just hope that I'm just looking after the rice now, so I can show you the end product. This is how the chicken looks. This is how the chicken looks. See? Mm, mm. Tastes so good. So my rice is cooking down, guys. I used to be all